Hey, what's up everyone? Danny Lightning here with another War Robots video. So we're going to talk about doing a very useful budget drone build that doesn't cost a lot of power cells. It's not going to cost a lot of gold. It's just going to cost a little bit of your resources here and there. So I think there's three chips that are worth getting. Most of them are actually pretty easy to get. You can buy the tier 2 chips in the store and they're not that expensive, like 150 gold per chip. So you're not going to have to spend too terribly much gold to set up a drone like this. Alright, so let's go check out these drones real quick. Alright, so the first thing you want to look for are the freezer chips. Now these work great with almost any set of weapons. On some weapons, a single tier 2 freezer actually works great. And when you freeze somebody, this is going to give you an additional 20% damage. So anybody that shoots this robot once you freeze it is going to get another 20% damage. Now that's pretty crazy. Alright, that's going to be a huge benefit to you and your team. This is actually going to make your weapons better. Once you freeze somebody, you are going to do a lot more damage to somebody. So this is probably the #1 chip I would look at getting right here are the freezers. Alright, the next most useful chip is probably your suppressors, because once you suppress an enemy, that enemy does 75% less damage while it's suppressed. So that's going to be a big help for you or whoever that enemy is shooting at. So if you can suppress somebody, this is actually pretty huge. So those are probably the two best chips you can get. I've noticed the suppressors don't show up in the store that often, but I see freeze chips in there all the time for about 150 gold. And you can actually get away with 1 or 2 of the freeze chips on the tier 2 ones for most sets of weapons and still freeze people up pretty quickly. Now the last one is the lockdowner. You know, that just locks people down, but that doesn't improve your weapons. That doesn't make you take any less damage. That just stops the robot in its tracks. But for something like Hades or Ares or Nemesis, where you've got some sort of special ability that's going to fire off and kill people, some of these chips might be the way to go. But for the most part, I'm thinking the suppressor is the #2 best chip, and the freezer is probably the #1 best chip for your average Joe. So let's go play some games. Alright, we got drones set up. Each drone has 2 chips. Alright, we got two suppressors. We got 1 freezer. We're going to try 1 freezer on this one. We got 2 freezers. We got 2 freezers. And we got 2 freezers. I'm not actually going to run any lockdown chips. You guys know how those work. You guys know how lockdown works. But, alright, some weapons accumulate the freeze and stuff way faster than others. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and do some team deathmatch. That way we don't have to worry about beacons. But we're going to try some different types of chips on different types of weapons. So first off, we're going to pick our blitz with the shredders. And we're going to pick the drone that just has the single freeze chip. So now these weapons already lock people down. Now they're going to lock people down and they're going to freeze. So it's going to be interesting to see how quickly we can accumulate that freeze with 1 single chip on these shredders, because shredders seem to accumulate effects very, very quickly. Alright, very quickly. These things will freeze somebody up or suppress somebody or lock somebody down crazy fast once you add some of these chips. There's someone we can shoot. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he disappeared. How did that disappear? That looked like a big Wayland or something. Maybe that was a Scorpion. I don't know. Alright, we're not going to get to test it out here. But we are going to take that guy out and get rid of him. Alright. He's dead. He's dead. Let's run over this way. The whole enemy team is over here. So let's find somebody we can shoot. A lot of those missed. Oh, crapolas. Alright. Alright, we locked him. No, did we freeze him or did he get locked down? I'm not quite sure what happened. These weapons do both. That is not good. Alright, let's shoot this guy. There we go, frozen. Did you see how fast? 1 freeze chip and that guy was frozen within like 2 seconds. That's nuts. Alright, these freeze chips are awesome on certain weapons. There we go, frozen. Well, we were 1 shot away. Hold on. There we go, frozen. Now he's taking 20% more damage. Plus, if you have a couple overdrives, that's going to be insane. Let's go ahead and use our healing module. Alright, so right now he's taking what? 50% more damage because I have three level 1 overdrives and he was frozen. Alright, there we go. Oh, He got away. He got away. Locked down and frozen. Alright, that guy's locked down. So yeah, I'm going to tell you guys, anti-control might be something a lot of people are going to want to invest in, because there's going to be freezers, lockdowners, and suppressors everywhere. Alright, let's see. We did something there. We did something. Alright. Frozen. Ah, they got me. They got me. Alright, let's go ahead and try the suppressor chips with the Ao Jun. Let's see how this works on the Avengers. Of course, Avengers, the closer you get, the more bullets hit your enemy, so the effects are going to work way better close up than they are from a distance. But this will be interesting to see how this works. But yeah, I mean, those freezer chips are going to improve your weapons damage by 30% as long as you can get them to actually work. Let's go after this dude. There he is. He's going to get back behind cover though. Let's figure out how we can get this guy. We're going to go up in the air, and he's too far away. There we are. Alright, check it out. I think a lot of my bullets must have been missing him or something. Alright, yeah, we're spraying all over the place. There we go. Now we're getting some good shots in. And I'm an idiot, and I'm paying attention to my bullets and not actually what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm getting beat up because I was not paying attention to what I was doing. I'm trying to talk to you guys and I'm an idiot, okay? So I died because I'm an idiot. Let's try the Phantom with the two freeze chips. 2 freeze chips on the Phantom. Now there's somebody we can get. We just have to get in within range. So let's go ahead and run over here. Let's start zapping this guy. Now that freeze effect is accumulating pretty nicely. There we go. He's frozen. Alright, if we hit him now, he would be taking more damage, but he was able to escape and get up in the air. And of course, this weapon does more damage the closer you get to your enemy. So I'm not sure if that actually plays into the freezing effect or whatever. We'll try and kind of get an idea of, does it accumulate faster as I get closer with these weapons? Ah, there's somebody we can shoot. Lock on, lock on. There we are. And he died. We didn't get tested out. Where's somebody we can get? Where's someone we can get? Everybody's like hiding in the back. That's the one thing I don't like about Team Deathmatch, is often everybody's just kind of like back where in the corner camping somewhere. Ah, crap. I'm gonna go ahead and use my healing module so I don't die. We're gonna try and get this. Oh, look at that. That's, ooh, yeah, we got him frozen. So that Titan's now taking 20% more damage. Of course it killed us, but I don't care about that on this game, really. I'm just trying to test these things out. So we got suppression. I think suppression's probably the way to go for your Scorpion. Alright, I finally made it to level 40, 48 or 49 on operations yesterday and got this paint job, which looks sweet. Very cool looking paint job on the Scorpion. So now he's got another 5% health, which really isn't even noticeable, but it's cool to have these things if you can get them. Alright, we got to get within 350 meters. Let's see how quickly we can suppress this guy. Ah, he's dead. Crap sandwiches. There's someone. Alright, we're going to go ahead and run in. We're going to use this. Crap sandwiches. Look, we suppressed him pretty quickly. Alright, we almost had him suppressed, but I had to retreat because I was in a bad spot. There was 2 of them ganging up on me. Alright, let's get into part of this healing action. Thank you, Mr. Tier. And we're going to go ahead and jump back in here in just a second. We want to find someone with a little more health. There we go. Alright, let's go after this guy. Let's see how fast we can suppress this guy with 2 suppression chips. Gosh, he doesn't... There we go. He died before we could get him, but this actually works pretty decent. Of course, the closer you get to your enemies, you know, the faster you're going to suppress them with something like the shotguns, because from a distance, the shotguns really spread out and less of your bullets are hitting them. Let's go with a freezer effect on this guy. So with the shotguns, if you really want the effect to work, you've got to be at point blank so every single pellet that comes out of there hits the enemies. Because if it doesn't, it's going to take you forever to lock or freeze or suppress somebody. So the shotguns, remember, they only really work up close. Like super, super close. Crazy super close. Alright, if you're not rubbing up against the other robot, it probably ain't going to work out too well for you. Alright, we froze that dude already. Did you guys see that? That was very, very quick. We froze him very, very fast. So I'm telling you, 2 of these tier 2 chips work great. Now I was testing it out with one single chip, and on some weapons it works wonderfully, on some it's just kind of okay. But I mean, it's only what, like 8 power cells to give yourself a freeze or a lockdown. Alright, look how nice that worked. Alright, we got this nasty Titan up here. We're gonna go ahead and take him out, right? We're gonna take him out. We're gonna freeze him up. We're gonna smash him down. Oh, there's somebody behind me. Oh, it's a Titan. Crap sandwiches. Alright, I'm probably about to be dead. Come on. Yes. Perfect. We've only got 1 weapon left, so I don't expect this to go well, but we'll do what we can. Nope, didn't go well. Did not go well. Alright, I'm gonna pause this. Alright, so let's go ahead and start off with the Scorpion this time. And we're going to make so you can really get an idea of how well these freeze somebody up. At point blank. So what I got to do is get across here and find somebody to hit. Alright, I got to find someone to hit. And we're just going to teleport in. And we're going to hit them as hard as possible, as quickly as possible. In 2 or 3 shots, and they're pretty much instantly froze up. There's somebody within range. Alright, let's go. Here it is. Check this out, guys. And he went into that ability, so that's a problem when trying to show this off. Well, look, we almost froze him, and a lot of those are actually missing because we got a little further away. Look at that. 2 shots, 3 shots. Alright, we froze him. He's frozen now. Thing is, if you can get close enough, these freeze people up real quick. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and back off because... ah, crap, I'm dead. Anyways, you got the idea. When all those pellets landed, you saw how much that bar went up. Unfortunately, sometimes you have a good run, sometimes you have a bad run. And that one didn't quite work out as planned. Alright, we froze that dude up pretty quick, except for he got into his ability. Alright, frozen. That guy's now taking 20% more damage. Alright, these annoying things here. We need to kill this thing off really quick. It does look like the closer you get, the faster this accumulates. So sometimes players are immune for a short period of time due to anti-control, or possibly, you know, after a freeze effect wears off, you're already immune to those things. So sometimes when you shoot somebody, it might not start accumulating right away because they might be in the immune phase. But yeah, these freeze chips are definitely the way to go, in my opinion. Oh crap, let's go ahead and teleport out of there. I'm going to use my healing module, which I probably didn't need to use, but I kind of panicked and just hit it. I was like, oh crap, they're going to kill me. Then I realized, oh wait, I can just leave. But still. Alright, there we go. Frozen up. There we go. We're doing 20% more damage right now. That's sweet. That's sweet, alright? He hurt me pretty bad though. Those little shredders are rough and tough. Uh-oh. They got me. Alright. Let's go ahead and bring in the let's bring in the Hades again. We'll give him the we'll give him the suppressor chips. This should be interesting. So if we can suppress somebody, that'll actually be a pretty big help to the Hades. Now with these weapons, the effects definitely don't seem to accumulate as much. I've noticed that. These have less bullets firing, I think. So it takes a long time for these effects to accumulate on this particular set of weapons. Alright, let's go ahead and use our ability there. We're probably about to get smashed up by this guy. Alright, I'm having a bad day today. Bad day in Lightning Land. Alright, this one we're gonna go ahead and just use one single. Look at that. Did you see how quickly we froze that guy? I mean, it took like 2 seconds. He was frozen before he even knew what happened. So we got lockdown. We got the crazy lockdown. We got the super freeze. Super freeze going on. That guy went into stealth. There's a robot there. Look at that. If I wouldn't have run out of ammo, one single chip, these weapons are crazy for freezing people. Alright, Shredder has got to be the ultimate freeze weapon. You can lock them, you can freeze them, you can destroy them. They don't even know what happened, you know what I mean? They don't even know what happened. Alright, I died. I'm dying quick today. I think I'm more worried about showing you guys the effects than actually making smart plays. Alright, check this out. There we go, now we're hitting him. That took a little while though. Alright, so he was almost frozen. We can't freeze that guy. That was ridiculous. There's that little shredder. Alright, we're starting to freeze him. Now the closer I get, the faster that's gonna work. They got me. They got me. Anyways, I think you guys get the idea. Alright, I'm not playing smart today. I'm just running in and I'm trying to use the effects today. That's not really the best way to play. Alright? Normally, I try to play, at least, you know, I play a little more aggressively than I should most of the time, but today I'm just kind of not even really paying attention to what I'm doing at all. And I'm just running in to try and get some quick damage, and that's not a good strategy. Alright, that's not a good strategy. I mean, you guys got the idea, got the point across about, you know, how the accumulation effect works on different weapons. But, yeah. I think you guys get the idea. I do believe. And in my opinion, the best thing you can do is probably put some suppressors in or freezers on your robots, okay? I think those got to be the very, very best thing you can do for cheap. I mean, it's what? 8 power cells to use one of those as well? That ain't so bad, is it? That ain't so bad. Alright, let's take care of this guy. Let's kind of get down here where hopefully he can't hit me too much. Unfortunately, I've been suppressed. Yeah, I think lockdowners are nice, but I don't know. They're kind of going to be on the end of my list. All right, lockdowners are kind of going to be on the end of my list. I'm not going to worry about lockdowners too much. Mainly freezers. The suppressors are hard to get. Okay, I haven't seen very many suppressors pop up. I've only got 2 suppressors in total so far on my own account. So they're very hard to get, the suppressors, I've noticed. But lockdowners and freezers are in there constantly. So if you can't get some suppressors, just start buying the lockdowner chips and the freezer chips. But like I said, I think they're 150 gold each, which really isn't that bad. Let's go in and take a quick look on... I don't know why I went here. I need to go to the other thing. Let's go ahead and take a quick look in the store today. We're going to go to the drone store, the microchip store. Alright, so if I can, let me go ahead and spend 50 gold. We'll refresh this and see what pops up. We got a freezer, a defense mitigator, and a battery chip. So yeah, for 150 gold, you can get a blue freezer chip. I'm going to go ahead and buy that. I really like these freezer chips, alright? Unfortunately, the only problem is when you buy drones, the slots are random, but I would look for drones that have at least 2 of the circle slots. If it doesn't have 2 circle slots, I'm probably going to get rid of it unless I'm using something like shredders that, you know, accumulate the freeze effect crazy fast. But then you're fine with 1 chip. Then you're fine with 1 chip if you have the right weapon. So even if it's only got 1 circle slot, for some weapon setups that might come in handy. So don't be afraid to try out like a suppressor, freezer, or a lockdowner. Even if you only have a single chip, try that out on different weapons and figure out which weapons it works best with, and then deploy the one with the single chip when you're using those weapons. Alright? So anyways, I think that pretty much wraps this video up. Did I just say ope? This wraps this video up, guys. Some days I just can't talk right, but that's besides the point. So, I will catch you guys later. Alright? Please like, subscribe, and hit the little bell notification and set it to all. That way you don't miss anything good. Plus, that helps me out. Don't forget, feel free to leave comments or ask questions down there in the video's comment section. All right, lightning out. See ya.